Alright, how's everybody doing? Scott X1307, back again. Another video here. This is for Incredible CJ's Contest of Hate. He has reached over 400 subs, and he has a hateful contest going because the man is just full of hate. Watch his videos, he just rants about everything, he hates all the time, he's a very unlikable guy. I don't know how he got 400 subs, it's incredible. Just go watch his vids, you'll see. He's just screaming and hollering about stuff, you know, ranting and raving, and just going on and on and on. Just, I can't keep a straight face. CJ's a great guy, man. He's got some awesome videos up. Go check him out. Most everybody has. 400 subs is a great accomplishment. You definitely deserve it. Man, I can't be serious about that. He does have a contest of hate going, but it's this is pretty cool. Really difficult for me to answer some of these questions. What he's looking for is like some of your most hated superhero things or comic book things. Question number one was most hated superhero movie. And to me that's a tough one too, because there have been some really great superhero movies so far, and there's been some horrible superhero movies so far. I think pretty much everybody is in agreement on X-Men Origins Wolverine, X-Men 3. I'll go back even as far as Superman 4, Batman and Robin, Batman Forever. There's been some horrible comic book movies. And again, it's hard for me to pick one, but I would have to say the two that I hate the most, and there are certain reasons behind them. Not only are they horrible movies, but it's also what they did for the genre as a whole. Superman 4, horrible movie, recut, mixed, bad editing. I mean, I believe, you know, like the beginning of the movie was actually originally supposed to be the end, and the end is supposed to be the beginning, and it's a horrible movie. If you haven't seen that one, don't watch it. It's not even worth renting. And it pretty much killed comic book movies, superhero movies for the entire 80s. I mean, we had 2 or 3 that came out that I can recall. That crappy Punisher 80s movie with Dolph Lundgren. A couple of others. We did have Swamp Thing, which, even though it was a B movie, I mean, it's not bad for a B movie. But Superman 4, it killed superhero and comic book movies for at least a decade. You know, it wasn't until Dick Tracy and Batman came out in, '89. And then Batman and Robin, that would be my other top hated movie, because once again it killed superhero movies for a bit, gave them a really bad name, created that stigma, and you know, it's just a horrible movie. I mean, bat nipples, what were they thinking? Anyway, those two movies, Superman 4 and Batman and Robin, horrible movies that you know, killed the superhero and comic book movie industry for a little bit, and definitely helped create that stigma that they still carry a little bit to this day. Second question he asks is a character that you would like to punch in the face if there were absolutely no consequences. And again, this is a tough one. Names like Superman, Wolverine, Batman, the Hulk, all those come to mind because those, those characters were real and you ever met them, there's no way you'd try to punch them in the face. You know, even if they didn't hit you back and kill you, just punching them in general would just, you'd crush your hand. Except for maybe Batman, but Batman's gonna break your arm and then make you cry like a little girl. That's a really, really tough one, and the more and more I thought about it, the harder it got. Honestly though, I think now that I have to choose, I think it'd probably pick Cyclops from the X-Men. I'd punch him in the face and tell him to get a damn personality. Grow some cojones. Grow some balls. He's just forever been such a bland, plain character. Just get a personality, dude. Yeah, I think I'd punch him square in the face. No consequences. Couldn't fire his eye beams at me. Cut me in half. Blow me away. Yeah, probably do that. Plus, it would hurt him. He's, other than his mutant powers, he's normal human. He's not invulnerable or anything, so you could break his jaw for real or something. So, even though, honestly, if he was real, you could probably still punch him in the face. But without consequences, yeah, that'd be great. Next, yes, what writer and artist do you hate the most? And again, this is a tough one for me. I really don't know how to answer this. Stories that I read that I don't like, I don't follow, and I really don't keep up with the names of the writers. And if I don't like the art, again, I don't follow it, and I really don't pick up on the names. I will say, there are at least two artists that I hate some of their work, at least. Like most people, it's Rob Liefeld. His 90s stuff is crap. And I can remember back in the day, being a teenager and thinking, some of this stuff was cool. Look at the giant guns and things, but once you analyze it and look at it, it's just crappy. Anatomy's wrong. It just doesn't look right. There are muscles where there shouldn't be muscles. The guns are way too big, and it's just ridiculous. His newer stuff that I've seen isn't quite as bad. And the other one be the other artist that everybody hates, Ramos. His Spider-Man is crap. Some of his other work isn't as bad, but his Spider-Man is definitely crap. So those two artists, I hate at least part of their work. Yeah. Again, and writers, I don't know. I try not to hate on anything, but yeah, if I don't like the writing, I don't follow it. So, if you want to go outside of the comic book realm, we can kind of go with like, and I'm gonna catch a lot of heat for this, but Stephen King. I like the movies they make based on his books. Never been able to get past one chapter in any of the books I've tried to read. I don't like his writing style for some reason. It just doesn't sit well with me. But comic book writers, I don't know the names of any. Sorry. Then most overrated character or team, in your opinion? Most overrated characters. I've got two here. Teams, it's hard to say. Nowadays, I think definitely Avengers and Justice League, but they are two really powerful teams, so it's kind of hard to overrate them depending on what lineup they have at the time. So I'm going to go with Deadpool. I don't hate the character, but I don't really like the character. I get the appeal. It's Deathstroke with Spider-Man's mouth, but he's so overrated. He pops up everywhere. People like him. not even really knowing anything about him, just because I guess they think he looks cool or it's the hot thing right now. It's just, I think he's way overrated. I think a lot of people probably feel the same, even people that like him, they know. And the other one I think is most overrated character of all time. I'll probably catch a lot of heat for this too, but I don't care. Superman. Way too powerful. Really no good villains. I mean, he's almost untouchable. Unless you have green kryptonite, which, depending on what time you're in, what version of the DC universe, it's either everywhere or it's nowhere. So you can either find it every little hole you dig in the ground, or it's impossible to find, and then it leaves you with almost no way to hurt him. Besides magic, they always seem to be able to find a way around that. Even telepathy, which he's supposed to be vulnerable to, he's put up psychic barriers, and because his brain can work so fast, he can build walls and this and that. Just way too powerful, and I think that's been the problem with Superman over the years. I like Superman. I like that he was the first superhero. I like what he represents. I like the character. I like the Clark Kent and Superman side, and which is the mask and which is the real one, even though we know Clark Kent is the mask, Superman is him. That's just him as he is. He pretends to be Clark Kent. But with his power set and his unlimited, damn near unlimited strength and invulnerability, I think it's just way too much. I actually like when they reset Superman in the 80s and decreased his powers a little, made him a little weaker. You know, there used to be a time where he could fart and knock a planet out of orbit, sneeze, and send the planet into the sun. That's just too much. Too much power. So I think he's the most overrated character of all time. Last question. Most hated character. Most hated character. I can't think of a character that I hate. I just outright hate. Again, I try not to hate on anything. Probably some lame ass villain like Toyman. Does anybody remember Paste Pot Pete? Carried around a paste gun. Characters like that. But as far as like main characters that people really know and that are kind of popular, I'm gonna go with my pick from earlier for who I would punch in the face, and that would be Cyclops. At least the old Cyclops. I tried to like him. It's just, like I said, he was so bland. It's like they tried to make him too much like Captain America and Superman. Too much, too wholesome, too white bread. just too plain. He never had a personality. I do like the direction they've taken with him recently a little more. He's a little more like Magneto, but again, I think it's just borrowing someone else's personality. He needs his own original personality, and it may just be too late to put that with a character that's been around for so long now. But it's not that I hate him, I hate the fact that nobody has ever brought him to his full potential. I hate that they've never given him a personality. So there we go. Alright, so hey, thanks for the contest, CJ. Congratulations on the 400 subs. You definitely deserve it. I think you'll be one of those people by the end of the year. You'll be at double that. Doing a lot of great stuff. The radio show. I try to keep up with that through the Facebook links, and yeah, check that out as well. Go to CJ's page and check out his radio show. He's doing a lot of good stuff. Definitely see why he's at 400 subs. Definitely deserves it. So go do that now. Thanks for watching. thanks again for the contest, CJ. And good luck to everybody who's submitted a video. If you haven't and you are subbed to CJ, go make a video for him. It'd be really cool. So thanks a lot. Till next time, everybody take care. Later.